Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com. My name is Jamin, and as you can tell from the countdown clock here, the lesson is about to begin. If this is your first time playing piano, welcome. I'm very excited for you. You're going to do great. Hopefully you already received from us the welcome packet in the mail, and maybe you even got started on the Absolute Beginners video pack to teach you the names of the notes and things like that. But if not, that's fine. You'll do great. I'll show you how to play all the notes. And if I'm going too fast for you, you can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. You can always pause the video or rewind it and go over the more difficult parts. And even if you only learn a little bit of this song and you don't learn the whole thing, you'll still learn enough to help you build skills so you can learn other songs faster in the future. So jump in, give it a try. You're bound to end up at least a little bit better than you even are right now. Throughout the lesson, I may refer to Klopple Academy, and you can check out that link on the website if you want. Basically, it's a program that takes you all the way from learning the names of the notes, the very beginning, through 12 levels of classical and jazz music, through all the skills that you would need to become a professional pianist. So you would learn all the same stuff that you would learn if you're taking regular traditional piano lessons, probably plus a little bit more, but it takes about 5 to 10 years to complete. So you can just try out the first level, see if it's the kind of thing that you like, or if you just care about today's lesson and learning this song, then just ignore all those references and focus on today's lesson. If you're watching this at LearnPianoLive.com, there should be a PDF and an MP3 button right next to this video. The MP3 is a play-along track that you can use to practice more after the lesson, but a lot of students like to print out the PDF right now so they have it during the lesson. Careful, it could be up to like 30 pages, so just find the couple pages that you want and print those out. If you decide not to, that's fine. I'll show you all of the notes on screen as we go through it. And we will be going through 5 different levels of this song that all use the same play-along track. So even if you've never played piano before, you'll still be able to do level 1. And then as we go through level 2, 3, 4, and 5, then when we use that same play-along track, you just keep playing your same version. If you're watching this lesson in the archives and you have a question during the lesson, then feel free to click on that survey button. And at the end of the survey, there's a place for you to ask your question, and I will do my best to get back to you with the answer to that question. But if you're with us live as we're recording this today, then feel free to click on that chat button, and you can talk with all the other students who are logged in during the live lesson. And if you have a question about the lesson, then you can just go ahead and type that into the box that says, Ask Jamin a question, and we will do our best to answer that question live in the lesson. All right, I think that's the end of the boring stuff. I'm ready to learn a song. Stay tuned at the end of the lesson and I'll show you how to win more points and earn more prizes next week. But for right now, let's get this party started. Welcome back to KidsLearnPianoLive.com, the place where even beginners can play the song for the first time and even experts get challenged. My name is Jamin, and this over here is our moderator, Kendra. How's it going?
Hey, it's going great.
Good.
Guess what?
What?
A couple of days ago, I posted an original song on my YouTube channel called Brick by Brick, and it was inspired by a book I read, and the author of the book retweeted my song.
Whoa.
And I'm so happy.
That is really cool. Wow, you're like famous and stuff. Wow.
Oh,
she's not only a moderator, she's also a great pianist. And speaking of great pianists, this is Marvelous Mimi. Marvelous Mimi is the only person in our whole studio who has actually seen Incredibles 2. You have to tell me, how was it?
Awesome.
It was awesome. Was it as good as the first one? Better? Oh my. Because the first one was so awesome, and I was excited to see Incredibles 2, and then it didn't come out, 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 and then it didn't come up, and I finally gave up. I'm like, all right, whatever. It's just one Incredibles, and they finally came out with it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm dying to see it, and she says even better than the first one. If you've seen it, you tell us what you thought of Incredibles 2, but we also have, of course, Klopple. He's here, and he's going to be moving things right along. Hey, Klopple. Good to see you, buddy. So Mimi, you go in the other room. You go practice. You at home, make sure you have your PDF open, or you can just watch along with us. This one is really, it's really short, but the notes are really weird and it goes really fast. So it's kind of super easy and it's kind of super hard. That's why in the ratings at the very beginning, we gave it a rating of like a medium, like 5 out of 10, because it's like really hard and really easy. But once you get the first couple notes, I think the rest will go pretty well for you. We do have sharps and flats in this one. Actually, we wrote it out with just sharps. Oh, there's a natural in there. Okay, so this sign right here means slightly higher. Let's get up to that sign and I'll show you how to play that note slightly higher. First thing is you need an A. In order to find an A, you're just going to take any group of 3 black notes like those right there, and you're going to take the middle note and drag it slightly to the right, slightly up, and you'll land on an A every single time. So we play that one, and then we're going to skip up to C, and then we're going to skip up, but that one right there would get you to an E. So if we went A and then skip, we'd go to an E. We don't want an E. We want the next note over. So you have to go 1 past a skip. So we're going to go from A, skip up, and then skip +1. And now we need this D sharp thing, this #D thing right here. So this would be a D right here, but we need the note that's slightly higher. That means slightly to the right of D. So instead of playing that note, we're going to play that note. So that right there is a D sharp. So that means that your first 4 notes would be A to C to F to D sharp. That's what makes this song sound so cool, is that D sharp right there. And then just drag it up and you'll land on an E. And that's the beginning part of it. In fact, that might be all you want to learn in this lesson is... like, that sounds like the Incredibles right there. A, C, F, D sharp, E. But for those of you who want the rest of the song, play the exact same 3 notes, that A, C, F that you played before. It's the same exact 3 notes. A, C, F. But this time, instead of coming back this way, we're just going to keep on going to the right. And we're going to play a G. And then, of course, a G sharp, which is the note slightly higher than a G. And that is the entire introduction to The Incredibles. It goes like this. Sorry, that was terrible. Just like that. And with the track, it would sound something like this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Incredible, unbelievable. Yeah, let's try it one more time with a little bit louder track. Let's 1, 2, and a 1, 2, here we go. They're incredible, unbelievable. And then the rest of the song's gonna go. Such an exciting. That's the whole song right there. So let me show you those notes. The first 3 notes of each of those sections is the exact same as each other. An E, A, C. So you already played A and C. We got to go down to E to pick up our first note. So from A, we go down 1, 2, 3 notes, and that's an E. So that one, and that one, and that one are the first 3 notes of that line right there. It's also the first 3 notes of that line right there, and the first 3 notes of that one right there. So if you can play those 3 notes, E, A, C, then you got the first 3 notes of the whole thing. You just have to clean up that line there at the end, a little bit at the end of that line, and a little bit at the end of that line. Let's try just those sections so far. I'm going to play the introduction, the first line, and I'm going to just play the first 3 notes. Such an X, Robert is, now you can. Okay, let's try it. 2, 1, 2, 3, go. They're incredible, unbelievable. And then we have such an exciting song. Robert is crazy strong. Now you can play along. So, those 3 notes right there, E and A and C, they, like I said, they go really, really fast because the song is super short and... Okay. This will be our last time through. Let me show you the last 3 notes of each of these lines because they're kind of related. You play a note, and then you go down, and you come up. You play that note, you skip down, come up. Play that note, skip down, come up. Play that note, skip down, come up. So the first note that we're going to start on is this E right here. We're going to skip down to C, and then move back up to the D sharp. Then we start there and make the exact same move. Play a note, skip down, come up. And then we start there for this last line on D, skip down, come up. So it's always play a note, skip down, come up. Start there and play a note, skip down, come up. So again, the 3 sets are E, C, D sharp. That's the first set. And then we play those same 3 notes. Robert is, start on that same note we ended on. Crazy, strong. And then the same 3 notes. Now you can start on the same note that we ended on. Play along. Did I mention this is really, really, really fast? But fortunately, it's also short. So let's try this one last time. Here we go. 2. And 1, 2, go. Incredible, unbelievable. Such an exciting song. Robert is crazy strong. Now you can play along. All right, well, we will get to practice this more on levels 2 through 5, but for right now, it is time for our video of the week. So sadly, the lesson preview has come to an end, and it's time to say goodbye to everyone watching the free streams. Of course, paying subscribers at learnpianolive.com can continue watching this lesson and several hundred others like it in the archives. So come on over and check us out, and if you like what you saw, at least like and subscribe, and then tell your friends to head on over to learnpianolive.com to start enjoying this journey with us.